guys, let's take a look and see what comes out. Using true crime, I'm using this on my next deck, so let's see what's going on. I'll actually delete it. Okay, I see one. I see meeting came up reversed. You guys have a meeting, something about a meeting. Maybe somebody does not want to go to this meeting. It's got people with computers there. I don't know what that's about. Looks like an office or something, but there's some sort of a meeting. The meeting is about a homicide that somebody's denying. This involves a caregiver. This caregiver did something out of greed, or maybe this meeting, I don't know. Give me one more. Yep, strangulation. Okay, reversed. Man-made disaster. I need to make something look a certain way. Social media comes out reversed here. They don't want this to get out on social media. There's something about a meeting coming up. The meeting is about a homicide that was kept quiet. There's something about a caregiver. This could be somebody who is a literal caregiver. Alright? This could be caregivers. There's something with greed that comes out reversed. Somebody did something by strangulation. That can look two ways. So, in other energies, like in other news, somebody could have hanged themselves. Somebody could have died by strangulation, especially if you're an older individual. You could be older. Like, I get elderly. That's not who shows up in the card. Who shows up in the card is somebody who's in a wheelchair being pushed by a caregiver. They look around the same age. Maybe the caregiver is a little bit older. So there's an older caregiver that could be taking care of someone who could be paralyzed, but the person is younger. The strangulation is where I get the older person. Maybe they couldn't swallow anymore. It's like somebody purposely, I don't know, stopped them from eating, or maybe this is one of those things where caregiver don't feed me, like an assisted ooh-eye. What tells me that it was not, and maybe it was made to look like that, is this man-made disaster. Something happens in the sky. Something that they don't want on social media. Somebody gets rid of evidence, or they do something to break the evidence. The evidence is still in the phone, right? So this plane that went down, the evidence is still inside the plane. It's like a couple of stories. Somebody was trying to hide evidence. Somebody did something out of greed. There was a meeting. There were people who planned this, all right? Or they knew about it. These people could also be the same people who are looking into why this was covered up by this caregiver. How come? Or what's they're saying, you know, how do we connect the homicide that they don't want us to know about versus the greed, which is the money and the gold. Gold bars, they don't want us to know about the strangulation. It's like they know it, but they want to keep it off social media. Or these people plan this. We have something about a child that comes up. This involves a child, or these people have children. This is a homicide of a child. Give me more. Somebody was left in this child's care. This person's in a group of organized crime, or they're being accused of it. I feel like somebody's hiding it. What's being hidden is a homicide. What's being hidden, this person is part of an organized crime group. What's being hidden, the greed. So the gold bars, or the crypto, or the money, the stock, something like that. The gold bars. There's some gold bars. Like straight up gold, because everything is going down. So if you got them gold bars, RDT. Was it RDT? Somebody. Yeah. Give me more, please. What's going on here? Tell me about greed and caregiver, or just tell me what I need to know to help me do what I gotta do for this read. What's up? A beach. Something happened on a beach. Maybe somebody buried something on a beach. Per the picture, somebody's walking on a beach. Something happened on a beach while somebody was walking. This could be the story behind the guy in the wheelchair, or whoever you are. Legal proceedings. Now, how did this card? The card came. Legal proceedings is upright based off the way it fell. Legal proceedings. There's some legal proceedings being had over this. There's some legal proceedings being had over somebody that came up strangled on a beach. Somebody literally went to the beach to hang himself. Give me more, please, so we can piece this together. There's like 3 different stories going, or I mean, they could all relate. More? Okay. A grandparent is involved. Okay, so we see where the kid comes from. Somebody could have had somebody had a son, or maybe, whatever, take it how it resonates. Somebody had a son that was disabled. I don't know. I'm feeling military because this is. I'm not. I don't know. I feel something. I don't know. Whatever. This person was younger. The mother got the kid. Organized crime or something about a child and a homicide. This person, yeah, somebody could have actually offed themselves. Give me more. There's some grandparents involved with the strangulation, but that's the energy I felt earlier. Somebody didn't want to live anymore. They couldn't swallow. Somebody sped it up. It was illegal. Something happened at a party. There's a child. There's an organized crime group. There's somebody who took off on the beach by themselves, so it appears. There's some legal proceedings behind it with a grandparent. There's a child and a grandparent. There's organized crime. There's legal proceedings about something that happened at a beach party. Give me more, please. All right. Somebody faked their death. All right. Maybe they wanted out. Somebody may have been allowed to run. They didn't put it on social media. That's why they disappeared. Or they never made it to when social media got hot. Abuse and neglect comes out reversed. Somebody may have made something look like it was abuse, it was neglect. This child is upright, happy, smiling in the car. Abuse and neglect. I don't know. Give me more. What else? Something about debt. Somebody wanted to take care of some debt. Abuse and neglect, debt reverse. This child is the only thing upright. This meeting, the child, everything else. Hold on. Travel. Somebody traveled to a beach. They did it for some gold bars, some money. Looking at the line right there. What else? Oh, got a flipper. Somebody's imprisonment. Take a look at that. So legal proceedings on a beach. Whatever happened on a beach after the legal proceedings, there's some imprisonment here. Literally, this person is behind bars. Somebody's going to jail or they're there already. Alright, this could be a grandparent going to jail. Give me more, please. Okay. Something about a fire. Somebody set fire. There's legal proceedings with some grandparents about a fire. There was some arson somewhere. Give me more. The arson was... Oh, child, listen. Man